in the heart of Newark. That's where I'm from. Yes, the hood, but by no means the slum. No need to change a thing about me. I'm talking Lisa Durden history. It's just me being Lisa D. It's just me being Lisa D. Y'all, it's just me being Lisa D. You see, my purpose is for me to speak and you to listen, even if you don't agree. It's my world, renowned opinion.
Hi, welcome to the Lisa Durden Show. Every time I do my show, you know I do a segment called Styling. Am I styling? You let me know. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Flawless. I woke up like this. Flawless. I woke up like this. Yes, I look fabulous. Well, I think I look fabulous, but hell, I'm a big girl now. If you think I look fabulous, get on my website, lisadurden.com, and click on email us. Or by now, I'm on all the social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Get on there, let me know what you think. Do I look flawless? Now, if you don't like my outfit, because I think it's a lot going on, right? Colors, prints, and colors. I am a print girl. I actually love a lot of prints. So I love it. If you don't like it, don't feel like you're hurting my feelings, because this is my stylist outfit, Glam Diva, Tamika Glam Diva Low. And listen, one time a guy wrote me and said he hated my outfit, and he told me all the things he didn't like about the outfit. I will tell Glam Diva, if you're a big girl, you can take it. So let me know either way. If you love it, let me know. If you don't, let me know. But I think I'm looking flawless. I woke up like this. Now, today I had a glam squad. I don't normally have a glam squad. This is not the Oprah Winfrey Show, the Wendy Williams Show. This is not Entertainment Tonight or Access Hollywood. It's the Lisa Durden Show on public access. But today, I had a glam squad. My hair was done by a stylist or a loctician. Yes. She is not a hair stylist, but a hair artist. She's the loctician. Her name is Nedjetti. So she styled my locks, right? I normally don't do anything with my locks. I just kind of like rod set my hair when I wash it, take the rods out, poof, a poodle, but a little bit of a pop. I think it looks gorgeous, right? Yes, beautiful. Am I styling? You let me know. And then I had a makeup. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, Michael, you did the shoes already? I love it. Now listen, these shoes are gorgeous. I buy shoes a lot from department stores because I wear a size 10. So I can't just get cheap shoes because they never have my size once the shoe is on sale. So my shoes come right off the truck. But I bought these about 3 years ago. Little booties. I like them, little, fake snake skin in the back, suede booty. Very nice. I love, right? Macy's department store. I don't know how much they were. I mean, my shoes, I don't really do anything over $150, so they were not over $150, that's for sure. So anywhere between $70 and $150, I'll buy my shoes. Very nice. Michael, go back to my face. Bam. Now listen, I had a beautiful makeup job done by the other person on my glam squad. Just for today, they're not my permanent glam squad. Her name is Cass Fleming. Do you like the look? Yes. And then you can see all my accessories all at the same time. I don't normally do big jewelry, but what's trending now is statement jewelry. I have a statement necklace on, and I have my chandelier earrings. Yes, I think I look great. Hot. Right? Got a little cleavage. I'm not really, busty, but I'm giving you a little something, right, guys? What do you think? Am I styling? You let me know. Woo! Camera 2, beautiful. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have a seat. Follow me. Yep, here we go. Yeah. When you're on these shows, people help you out and they volunteer. I always get a little closer. I'm always thankful. That's perfect. That people will help me out of my show. Now today, you're gonna see something a little different. I'm not trying to wear my glasses to match because I normally wear my glasses that are frameless and it's just kind of clear because I need them to match everything. So you might think I'm doing this on purpose, but my glasses are getting a little weak in the corner. So I had to send them to be tightened or something. So I happen to have another pair of reading glasses that are black, but they're not progressives. So progressives are glasses where you put them on and you can read or see the person. So it's not like wearing reading glasses and things are blurry. And when you read something, it's big. And then when you're looking at the person, you have to take them off. So I hate the take off, put on kind of action when you have reading glasses. So that's why I have progressives. So I can look like I'm normal. But today I'm wearing these because they're broken. But you know the segment I do. I do my shout out segment. Now last month I did a show about homelessness in America. And you don't even know how many emails and Facebooks I got and tweets I got, a whole lot of people. So I can't read all of them, but thank you for watching this show. It's a big trend because this is what people are talking about now, because we seem to feel like America thought that, the 90s was a lot of, talk about homelessness and then it died down a bit. We really have to understand that really it's gotten worse since the 90s. So I got a few emails and text messages as well as inboxes. So one person, Christina wrote, Lisa, I was so glad that you did your show last month about homelessness in America. Thank you so much for doing that show. Wonderful. She said people don't discuss it anymore because they don't want to think it's there, but we need to keep that topic on everybody's lips because until we fix it, we don't need to hide from it. So keep up the good work. I love the Lisa Durden Show. And by the way, you looked fabulous last time. I agree. Thank you. So if you want to write me, even if it's not about a show, if you want to give me a show idea, you want to come on the show, or you want to write me about a show I did and you want to make a comment, by all means, go to my website, lisadurden.com, and click on email us. Now, you might wonder why I'm looking so fabulous today. My yearly segment called Hot Looks for the Holiday Season and Beyond is today. Let's meet our guest. And I'm looking hot. I know, aren't I? So my guesses is that a real word? Guesses are here in the studio, and I'm excited because they're all big talkers. And so let me just introduce you to the first one. I was at my wit's end. I had, my guests booked, except I was looking for a hairstylist, but this is a hair artist. I didn't know until she told me, but I'm calling people. I'm looking on, Googling people. I need a hairstylist. So I found her. Her phone rang. Nobody answered, and I hate that. It was like literally the day before the weekend, and you can't catch anybody on the weekend. And my show is shooting on a Monday, so this is Friday. I'm like, where is she? Is she gonna get back to me? So I left 2 messages, then I hung up about 3 or 4 times, didn't leave any messages, and I just kept hawking her and hanging up. Well, Nedjetti Harvey did get back to me. Nedjetti Harvey is a celebrity natural hair care loctician who's also a salon owner, and she also actually works with Soft Sheen, and she's a Soft Sheen Carson platform educator.
Yes,
Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, you are.
She prefers, however, to be called a hair artist.
Yes.
Because she's been making music with her fingers, I guess through the hair, for about 14 years. Nedjetti's clients are huge, but I'll give you a few just in case you don't know what you're dealing with. Jada Pinkett Smith, Au Naturale. Well, I know her as Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black, and she looks crazy. But let me tell you something. Check homegirl out on the red carpet. You won't even know it's the same person. And now that I know you do her hair, I'm like, what? Crazy Eyes looks great on the red carpet, but girlfriend is crazy on Orange is the New Black. I love her. And you've done stuff for America's Next Top Model, Eva Marcel, Most Def. He's got a new name now. I don't know what the hell the name is now. What's his new name now?
I don't know.
Yasir, some kind of whatever. Most Def.
Def.
Whatever.
I love her.
Anyway, that's who she's worked with. Now, you cannot have a show called Hot Looks for the Holiday without having a person who is going to do your hair, whether it be you have enough money to bring somebody to your house or you're going to a salon. Either way, you don't want to do your own hair for the holidays unless you're really, really broke like me. We don't play that. Because I need my grapes for $3.99 a pound, so I have to choose between the grapes or the hair. I'm sorry, I'm doing hair again. Grapes or the makeup. This is makeup. Cass Fleming, I ran into her at an event called Unstoppable Girls, and she is also a celebrity makeup artist working with the entertainment industry's best. And let me tell you something, when she's worked with Tyler Perry Productions, I know she is the best because he don't play. Rainforest Films, VH1, BET, MTV, Fox, OPP. She has snatched the faces of award-winning actresses like Alfre Woodard. Let me tell you something. She's timeless. She's about 1,000. She's about 62, 1,500. And when you can hook that face up to look flawless on camera, because that's a different kind of look in front of the camera versus live, she's gorgeous. Former NBA player Charles Barkley. He's a mess. Don't tell me any behind-the-scenes stuff, because I know he's a mess.
I can't share.
Of course you can't. But you make him look good. Jermaine Dupri, he does a little something, a little makeup.
Well, you know, all men have to, for camera, you have to, give that skin that polished look. So
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you're male or female.
Okay, and now if I have this correctly, Sir Richard Branson, isn't he the owner of Virgin Airlines?
Yes.
He's eccentric as hell. I love him.
I love him.
How is he in person?
Absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
Absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
One
So you
of
do
my
black faces, white faces, anybody?
Asian faces.
Okay.
Round, square.
Just snatching faces,
Snatching.
snatching international faces. And television judge Maybelline Ephraim, and now Lisa Durden. Just to name a few. As you can see, she has a makeup line. We'll talk a bit about that, but her makeup line is called Catalina Ray Cosmetics. So that's great. So we're going to get that going. And I know that we're going to talk a bit about your relationship with, it's not your line, but your relationship with Au Naturale. Now, this person you've seen 1,000 times on my show.
Yeah.
I should start having her come and produce the show and start moving my set. Because I need help half the time. My back is getting ready to be cracked. I'm getting old. You know her as Tamika Glam Diva Low. She's been styling me for about 2 years.
No.
Longer?
Yes.
Don't tell my age, girl.
3.
I woke up like this. So she's a stylist, and she has a boutique in New Jersey called Low Key Fashion Finds, and she styles everyone, including people from the hood to the hills. So you can be broke or rich. Am I right?
Exactly.
It's not about the money.
No,
it's about the look.
Not with me. It's not.
And her looks have been featured in magazine editorials, red carpets, fashion shows, and of course, seen on Me Too. But the thing I really like a lot about you that I didn't know until I met her was your charity work.
Yes.
You've done a few things, but the thing I love the most is this piece that you do called A Day to Remember, where you give free prom dresses to girls in need in Essex County, which is nice, and that's fabulous. Okay, ladies, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to get right down to it.
Yes.
So today we're talking about hot looks for the holidays and beyond, because I think what happens is we want to look great for the holidays, but then after that we turn back into a pumpkin. Right? or a troll, whichever comes first. So is it important in the hair world for hair to make up the wardrobe in conjunction with the makeup, in conjunction with the clothes? Are you guys overlapping? Is it good to make sure you have all those elements together?
So
let's start,
To work as a team.
Okay.
Always. It's a collaborative effort. When we're like saying on set doing editorial work, it's very important not to overlap one. For me, before I even get into someone's hair, I like to see the wardrobe, the clothes to give me inspiration, and then even actually the makeup. So I like to be the last person, because once I see it, and I'm like, yes, let me go here, let me go there. For me, that it works for me. But yes, it's a collaborative effort.
Because today when you did my makeup, when you did my hair, not my makeup, you did my hair, you said, what are you wearing? So you looked at my outfit to see how you would funk up the hair a little bit and work with it. So
it makes it, yes.
And I know you've done a lot of TV stuff, so.
So I actually did the same thing today. I said, what exactly are you wearing? Because you want to use that as your inspiration to help create and finalize and customize the look for whatever the occasion is, whatever the look you're trying to achieve. And it's good to collaborate with the fashion stylists and the hairstylists so we can all collectively come together and determine a look. And generally you can tell when there's a disconnect between the stylist and of course the makeup artist, because you might have one look as far as makeup, the color is off, you have on a beautiful red dress and you have on all this bright blue eyeshadow, or just it just does not come together. So you definitely want to collaborate with the other team members as when you're doing it yourself.
I was gonna say, even if you're
Exactly.
even if you don't have a glam squad, but you're looking to
Exactly.
glam up,
Exactly.
you can think about all those elements when you're doing it yourself. When you're
Right.
trying to get your hair done, what do you want to have a conversation, especially for the holidays?
Right.
The conversation with the person who does do your hair in the salon, or when you're going to pull makeup out of your closet that you haven't worn all year because you don't do makeup a lot. Thinking about that kind of thing, and then tying it in with the
clothes.
The clothes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because even with the clothes, I think that you definitely have to find out what it is that you want to look like as far as attire go. I think anybody can agree with that. You want to make sure, okay, this is what I want to look like. Like even down to prom season, I tell the young ladies, make sure you find your dress before you let your guys pick their tuxedos and their colors.
Right.
Just because you want to wear coral doesn't mean that you're going to find a style in coral that you like. So a lot of the times you have to go for the style you want, then incorporate the colors you need, and then that's where the hair and the makeup will come together, and it just flourish from there.
I didn't think about
Yes.
that. That's very important to think
Yeah.
about. Because I think we don't think about skin and all those kinds of things. Like, I love red. Like, this dress is like my thing. But for some reason, I usually look blown out in red, especially for television. So is that important to think about those things like mannerisms of the person, your personality, your energy?
I think that color does play a part a lot of the times as far as like hair color may go. I think if you want to walk around with a blonde weave because that's your thing for the next 60 days, I think you want to take that into consideration with
Okay.
you. Wouldn't you agree as a stylist?
As
As far as hair, doesn't that kind of like play into part with your clothes? You know how sometimes they play with hair colors?
But with my clients, I tell them if you're gonna go like a couple of shades lighter, be very mindful that you have to keep that up, that color, because the demarcation after a while, you're gonna see the difference between your basic color, your original color, and that color. Like this is my hair color.
Like when I'm saying, like when they come into my boutique and
Right.
they look for something, and I'm quick to say, "Oh, that goes perfect with your hair color." Like I kind
that's
of match
awesome.
people. I kind of match people attire to their
Well, as
hair.
you should.
And how
As
about
you
like-
should,
yeah.
Because
it's
but a lot of people don't
complete
think
look.
like that.
Right.
But
it's
that's
a complete
wonderful.
look. So if your client has blonde hair and they want to wear a bright red dress and then now she has on orange lipstick, well, that definitely
Disaster!
Let's not do that.
But also, too, I think that personality and mannerisms play a role in it, too, because, you know our wars, girl.
Right, and you have to be
You
able
know.
to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You have to embrace
Yes.
the
This
look.
one over here. This one. I'm like, glamming my
carry a
stomach.
whip.
This one. No, but she
That is
set me
so-
straight lately because I'm like, oh, that did work. But I'm
Listen,
fun.
we don't
Okay.
really do wardrobe changes. We do one look and it goes.
Right.
I might have 3 or 4 to pick from. One look and it goes, and I always win. She like, you got it right again,
Persuasive.
Glam.
Are you finished talking?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm
This is my time to talk.
Because
But
you know
you
your
have to feel
you know your
No,
stuff. You have
no,
to be
you
comfortable
have
to
and
feel
everything.
And see, that's the thing.
you
Well,
have to
not so
learn
much
hard.
with her, but I'm just saying for me, like I see, like sometimes I'm like, my thighs are pulling the material this way, or my stomach is pushing out of that. I can't do that. I can.
Even
She a
if,
drama
even if
queen.
it doesn't,
I am.
but
You were so
even if
easy
it
to work
doesn't
with
read
today.
that
You're so easy.
No, but she's really hard. She's very critical as
Is
far
she?
as.
But of myself, too.
Yeah. Herself too. No,
Yeah.
she'll do it to anybody, and she'll do it
That's
to herself.
correct.
I will
I'm
give
like,
her
no, you
that.
don't look good in that. No, take it off.
Well, I was
Yeah.
blessed. You were
even
so
if it
easy
doesn't-
today. I was like, oh, Lisa.
No,
Let
I
me-
was easy because
Why?
I'm gonna let you know in on secret.
Okay, tell me. I
This
want to hear.
is called Hot Looks for the Holidays and Beyond.
Yes.
So I let you have a little row to hang yourself.
And honey,
because
we didn't
right,
hang.
because I'm not really. So my hair, I'm not really. My hair is a really interesting thing. It's not like clothes because your hair doesn't have to fit on your head.
But that's different for you.
But you have so many working
that's
parts on
what
your body. You got boobs.
But
and
that's-
breasts.
I
What did
know,
I
and
say
I was so
when I
shocked
saw
because
her
she said
hair?
she always kept
said, oh, this is
her hair
good for
down,
you.
like from
Yeah,
what I
she
know.
did.
And when I was
Right.
so happy to hear that, because I said, great, you keep your hair down. Well, let's do the opposite.
Right.
And that's why I said, well, let me
Which is
feel
fine.
it. And
Yeah.
I said, what are you wearing? And
And when you
it's
now,
just-
let's talk about now
Au
you're
Naturale.
a educator with Au Naturale,
Well,
and you use some stuff on my hair
the
today.
Sorption Carson. I'm a platform educator with
Okay.
Sorption Carson
Okay.
for the past 4 years, and they came out with a wonderful product called the Au Naturale line.
Okay.
And it's specifically made for natural hair to work with natural. Because if you know, with natural hair, our hair is like very very dry.
Okay.
So it needs moisture. And I love it because it has mango oil for moisturization and bamboo milk for elongation, and that's what we need. And so actually I use the Sheen Sealing Nectar in your hair to give it some nice succulent and some shine.
Yes.
Didn't I? And then
Is it working? Is it working?
It was what? Yes, it is. And then they have the 10-in-1 Styles Gelée, and I use it on your perimeter.
Right, the little what you call the kitchens and little edges.
I say perimeter.
The edges. BDB up in the house.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, the little edges, the little kitchens.
I used it on, and what I love about it is it's firm, but it's not flaky.
Right.
We don't want that.
And see, too, one of the things that I think is interesting, especially about hot looks for the holidays and beyond, let's go into makeup a bit, because it's a little different than clothes. Because we're used to kind of dressing up here and there, dressing up for church, dressing up for whatever, Easter.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But a lot of women, especially black women, say, I don't do foundation, I don't do makeup. So talk about your line a bit and kind of like what you did for me, because I think that I like makeup, but I don't like it to look like like scary, like because as you age, you look old. Makeup makes you look older. That's why young girls don't wear makeup. So as you age, you should look like you don't have as
Age
much
appropriate.
something. So talk about that.
Age appropriate. Well, the name of my line, as you mentioned, is Castellina Ray, and the goal for the line is to have glowy, bronzy skin.
Okay.
So a lot of my products, I would say most of my products, give you just that look. So I have liquid bronzers, I have powdered bronzers, shimmer lotions, glow sticks, glittery eyeshadows, and of course the entertainment industry dictates our look, whether it be hair or
Correct.
or wardrobe.
We're
makeup.
always saying, make me look like this,
Make me look like J-Lo.
So right.
Make me look like J-Lo. Everyone wants J-Lo skin. And there is a misconception, especially in the African American community, that we can't have glowy skin, that we can't use bronzers, and we can't have a tan. And I'm here to beg the difference and prove that we actually can. So I have a bronzing lotion. It's one shade, and it actually adjusts to your natural skin tone, and it highlights your natural areas,
Nice.
which is kind of under the eye, down the center of the nose, above the eye. So what happens is when the light actually hits your face, you have this natural glow because the product, it adheres to those areas, and it just highlights, and it gives you that J-Lo glow that everyone wants.
But that J-Lo glow is a whole lot of food cooked by a chef. That J-Lo glow is prawns flown in from London. I mean, I'm just making stuff. Her facial wash has diamonds in it. I mean, I don't know. We can't get the J-Lo. Let's talk about that. We can't get the J-Lo glow. You can't look like Angela Bassett.
Right.
So people, I'm sure you can all chime in a bit. Come into your salon, or you have a client that goes, make me look like blank, or you might face, make me like blank, or I saw so on the red carpet with this outfit. I want to look blank.
Me into
Okay.
They tag me on Instagram into a picture from somebody else's page and say, find this for me. Or I get a text message to say, find this. And I'm be honest with you, I get it all the time.
I can imagine.
And you know what I say? You have to get that made. That's my first response. You have to get that made. I'm not telling you can't afford it. But let's be real. Some of the stuff is off the runway.
Right. Correct.
And
Couture. It's couture.
Yeah, it's not available.
$10,000 dress.
That is true.
Stores.
Correct.
Your budget is $50.
Exactly. Well, my budget is $50, but I get what you're saying.
I always tell
It is
people,
what it
one
is.
thing I do encourage, and I've always encouraged in 5 years of business, is what do you have at home to go with this? What is your
Correct.
budget? And I ask the person, what do you want to spend? I'll tell you, if you tell me what you want to spend, I'll tell you what you can get.
Correct.
Exactly.
And that's how I've run my business for 5 years, and it has always worked for me.
And
people really do appreciate that.
And then I'm going to go there and we'll talk about people coming to you saying, I want to look like this, for the, especially for these, a special event where you're jumping off the cliff and then it's make it or break it.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about the outfits. Glam Diva, we've had this discussion in your store. I've been in Glam Diva's store, waiting, to be serviced. We're doing some projects together, and customers coming like, nasty. But I want her to make her sale, so I mind my business in the store. But when they leave, I go, girl, she looked like a mess. All that stomach popping out, all that booty dropping, and all that back fat out there. So you also have to understand that you can't look at somebody on the red carpet and flip something to your body if it don't work. And it's not even only fat, it could be short. One girl was in her store, because Glam Diva was the queen of the maxi dress. The girl was 5 feet tall, maybe 4'9".
She went a max.
Bought the maxi dress. It looked like she was standing in a hole. You don't look good in that. Take it off. Now I'm tall, I can wear a maxi dress.
Right.
So these things also, Glam Diva, they don't take, it's not just your price. They don't
It's
take
not
into
just
consideration.
they don't take
Please
it
talk
into
about that.
Well,
Please.
I'll be honest with you. One thing I do say is
A disaster.
like when I get a woman that come in and say, I don't really wear dresses, I don't really own stuff like this, so I always try to encourage people, buy something you're gonna wear again.
Correct.
One thing I do believe in is time.
Hot looks for the holidays and beyond.
And that's the thing. So I start there. Then I go with the budget. Then I ask them what they want to look like. A lot of times they don't know. Sometimes they may know. But one thing I will say is, I tell them, I have patience, I have time. Let's really try something that's going to work. Don't come in here with limited time thinking that we're going to make a miracle in 5 minutes.
And you're going to a wedding or you're going to
exactly.
a holiday party.
And that's something I tell
New
them,
Year's
you know,
Eve
when you
thing.
come in,
Exactly.
if you have accessories, it could be from anywhere. Bring them with you. If you have a dress or a pair of shoes from
That's right.
somewhere,
Go
I
with
always encourage them. It doesn't have to come from me because you're
Correct.
still coming to me for a service that I'm still going to get paid for.
Because my shoe game is tight, ain't it, Glam Diva?
Exactly. So I never
said,
have
girl,
to
my
worry
shoe
about
game
her
is
as far
tight,
as
so
the
don't,
shoe.
you don't have to worry. Whenever she gets me, my shoe game is tight.
Yeah, but
I'm like, I'm
it's
wearing these
just
shoes today. Boom. She goes, those are great. Yeah. So
But,
I'm good with
you
the
know,
shoes.
but it's like I always try to tell people, like sometimes you can take certain seasons into another season. Sometimes you can mix and match.
Right.
Sometimes you can, like a dress like this. The way they do in fashion now, you can wear a dress like this actually to your event, and then you can wear it some months later or next year with a leather jacket and some
That's
booties
right.
and some
It's the same
tights.
thing.
Nobody
Mhm.
has to know that it's the same thing. The necklace you're gonna wear with jeans and a t-shirt.
That's
The
right.
thing is, you just really have to make your wardrobe some of the 20 key pieces that you need. That black dress, something that pops, something that's simple, something that stands out, one of a kind this. Don't overpower. Don't do the extremely shoulder earrings with the huge necklace.
Right.
It's like you really, people really sometimes overdo
They
it
go
because
hard.
they think
Right, they take
when
it
they hear
just
event,
some-
it means
one thing
pal.
they think
Event
for
is simple
everyone, and
sometimes.
It's not really
Right.
for everyone.
It's
Again,
not.
with the makeup, it
Yeah, it's with makeup.
transitioned
Right.
into different seasons. Oh, well, I get the question all the time, well, I want to wear red, but it's the summertime, or it's the winter, and now I need to wear burgundy or a dark berry. But you can wear hot pink in the wintertime.
Exactly.
You
Oh,
can
you know,
pick and
I never
choose.
thought about that.
Right.
You mean,
Look
oh,
at her. Tuxedo.
Boom,
Wearing a
do it again.
tuxedo.
Boom. Here you go, Michael,
I
boom, Michael,
mean,
boom. Come on,
go
Michael, boom.
figure.
Michael,
Who
boom,
would
boom,
think?
boom.
Women
Yeah,
are wearing
size.
men's
Boom.
styles.
Yes.
This is a man's
Right.
style
Right.
tuxedo.
And I would never have thought about that.
That's awesome.
Right.
And
You
that,
can
I put it
wear
on
your
her in the
high
winter.
Right.
lip gloss to your holiday party.
Okay.
You have on
Exactly.
a gold dress and you have your gold accessories or whatever your accessories, and then your makeup is complementing your outfit. Well, you can wear a hot pink lipstick. I don't see why it has
And-
to be a red lipstick or a very dark lipstick or
Right.
a plum.
Right.
It could be a summer, what's called the summer color, which to me it doesn't have a season.
Now let's talk about the makeup piece again, because we have such outrageous
Talking about them
social.
eyelashes.
We got to go there with those nasty. The eyelashes are like grizzly
eyelashes.
bears. Grizzly bears.
should
So
know
when I see
better.
people on, talk about, oh, I want to get this look that I saw on Fashion Police or that Rihanna wore in terms of their makeup.
Right.
You have to understand, they get $3,000 facials.
Right.
This is before the
It's-
makeup is
it's all
They have
about your
the
skin.
moisturizer came
Right.
from seaweed, whatever. So so talk about how people need to be realistic about. I mean, it's okay to look at somebody and say, okay, something like this, but you can't achieve the exact look.
Right.
Because there's other things going on with the skin that you don't have and all this other, and the kind of makeup they're wearing. So if they can't necessarily get that look because they can't afford you, how can they get the look that can work for them, but yet they're not disappointed because it's not just like Rihanna or just like J-Lo, because they have other things going on that we can't afford, like a $3,000 facial and keeping their face up.
The
their
first
skin.
thing is their skin regimen.
Okay,
Taking
let's talk
care
about
of
that.
your skin, and even before the skin, your eating habits.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the number one key factor in your skin.
Mm-hmm.
As you mentioned, the celebrities, the high profile clients, they eat
Mm-hmm.
differently than the average person.
Absolutely.
So they have their well-cooked food.
Their massage,
They're getting
their
their-
namaste, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
That affects
So you
your
have
skin.
to just take the time and educate yourself
Okay.
on good eating.
Right.
Good eating habits for yourself. Taking care of your skin. There are so
Moisturizing.
many different
Right.
ways you can actually take care of your skin that's not extremely costly.
And now that would help
And
the
that would
look
help
when you're now
your
looking to.
look.
Now
So
listen,
when I'm
people.
working with your skin,
But what about
It
the
is
sleeping in the
important.
makeup and
It is
not
important. Oh my
moisturizing things?
Oh my God.
You know, that's
Terrible.
just being dirty.
That's just
Oh.
that's just
Oh
stink.
my.
But listen, by the time you see this show, you will have about 4 weeks to step your game up. So, although I don't drink water, but
Drink water. I was about
I'm
to
a
say
mess.
that, Lisa. I always
Shut up. I ain't
promote-
talking. Shut up.
Yes,
Water.
gorgeous.
Water.
Go ahead, girl. I know.
Thank you. And I promote it to my clients. No, you love me, and I love you.
And doesn't that show in your
And let
hair
me
as
tell
well?
you, it's
The
true.
water
Talk about
and
that.
hydration.
So we can start doing what you're
and
saying
your-
now.
And your food
Talk about the hair.
intake.
But see, we're
Okay.
talking about water, and it actually works for
Hair.
both of us.
Both
Okay.
of us,
For
yes,
hair
we go
and
hand in
makeup,
hand.
we go hand
in
hand.
hand, and it's
Exactly.
true. And it's true, like with hair, like you
Yes.
see a lot of skin diseases.
Yes.
You have the psoriasis to the scalp and things with it.
Yes.
Let me tell you one experience. One of my clients had excessive psoriasis. I said, I won't mention her name, but I said, drink a lot of water. Oh, you drink water? She's like, no, Nedjetti. I said, drink water. So she comes to me like, I would say some months later, and all of a sudden I'm like, what's different about her? I was like, oh, your scalp. She said, Nedjetti, I've been drinking water. I kid you not.
It's better.
Hydration.
Hydration.
Yes,
So,
yes.
you know, I'm a natural hair care specialist, and so I love to promote wearing our own hair without flat ironing it, without adding extensions.
Don't look at me.
Oh, did I look at you,
Don't look
Tamika?
at me.
Oh.
Let me do my
I'm
body
invisible.
language.
I ain't got no
And,
insurance, so don't start no catfight on my page. Because I don't have no insurance.
And it's true, and it's very important for the little girls out there to see that their hair,
Absolutely.
no matter what length it is, what texture it is, if it's an inch long, it's beautiful.
Yes.
If it's 12 inches long, it's not the
Let me
length.
tell you.
Right.
It's your
It's the
hair type.
healthiness.
So I promote that, and that's what I'm all about.
When you say that, my little
Yes.
cousin is only in the 6th grade, 11
Okay.
years old, and she told me yesterday,
What'd she
she
say?
said, those girls been wearing weaves since they was in the 4th grade.
Yes, they have.
And I was just blown
Oh,
away.
no, I
We
wasn't. Not
can't
today
with
yet.
that.
Yeah.
Now, in my.
Wait, who
no.
funding this?
Oh, yeah.
Their parents.
Their parents. They get it from
And they
their,
okay
their
in
parents.
it?
Well,
And
their
you taking them to the store? Can they cross the street by themselves in the 4th grade?
No.
I didn't cross the street by myself in the 4th grade.
Well, I did, but that's
But
my
you
parents
know,
are crazy.
To go to a beauty supply
different
store?
generation.
No, we didn't have beauty supply stores back in the
No, I'm
day.
just saying these people were going across
It's just
Main
too much.
Street
That's
and-
what I wanted. That's
Right.
what I want to. I want to go
Terrible.
in there, and that's what. Of course, I work in the entertainment industry and stuff. But I've came up with this. I want to work with my client's budget. So look
You
me
mentioned
up.
it. Talk about
you remember
that.
I was telling you?
Yes.
Because I understand.
Nedjetti
financial-
Harvey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Google me. So anyway, my salon is in Bloomfield, New Jersey, and I know financially it's a lot for a lot of
Yes.
people. And I know
Yes.
people when they see, especially working in the industry, they're like, "Oh, I can't afford you, but I want to work with your
Once
budget."
they see you're a celebrity, they feel like,
Because-
oh, you're not
Exactly.
obtainable,
Yeah.
and I've gotten that.
That
But
has happened to me with the boutique.
Right.
They see the window when they walk past. They peek through,
Peek through.
and they walk past.
And
And I
they
say, no,
can't.
come in.
Right, come
And
in.
then and when they come in,
Oh
they be
my
like,
gosh.
oh, your prices are good.
I'm like, you
It's
deserve to be
I
pampered.
appreciate looking more than, but it is discouraging to people. And
Discouraging.
I've
It
learned
is.
that.
It
I've
is.
and I even had someone
Right.
tell me they were shocked to see that I shop at the thrift store. And I was
I
really
love thrift
taken by
shopping.
that.
That's
Yeah,
one
and
of
we
my
talked
original.
about that. You go high low.
I go high and low.
I go low, low.
love it.
I go
How low can you go?
I mean,
We were talking
one of
about,
a kind,
we were talking
original.
about stuff like I bought stuff from you. I've gone to different places. We bought stuff on What's that one? Rose
Gal.
Gal, honey. I found Rose Gal on
Gal.
Facebook,
I've never
honey.
heard that. I have to-
$9 sweater. Rose
Really?
Gal.
See, my thing is, I'm
Yes.
not against any of that stuff.
I
I
love
just don't
it.
need the BDBs and the balls and hanging dry because I can't wash it in a certain way.
No,
I just have a
the
problem
weird
with
thing
that.
is the material's not bad.
Oh, Jesus.
But again,
That's why I shop
Right.
thrift and consignment because
Exactly,
I
'cause
want
it's
my
quality.
high end.
Oh, you want
I
the
go
right,
my
yes.
high end for at least
Right.
75% off. So I don't shop it because I can't afford to shop. I shop because I want that $1,000 outfit for
For
$100 or
correct.
$90.
Yeah.
So
well, I want that
mix and
$1,000
I
outfit for
match.
$19.99, but that's another
Well,
story.
see,
We
my
ain't doing
thing is
that.
I can have that for 10 years. I
No, I
can have
understand.
that. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
timeless.
I
Right.
invest
Timeless,
in
yeah.
my
Right.
wardrobe for those
Right.
reasons. I am really.
But I have a
picky
couple
when
of
it
choice
comes to
pieces,
that.
but I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's talk about hot looks for the holidays and beyond. So now, the holidays are coming. We've got Christmas coming and New Year's and all that kind of stuff. So people want to kind of wow people. But talk about why people shouldn't change so drastically for that time, because that's another issue that happens when you want to.
Well, one thing, you have to be comfortable with this change or this look you're trying to wow people with.
Okay.
You shouldn't deviate from your normal everyday look. You just want to enhance it.
Okay.
So whether you
Looking like an imposter.
use a
Enhance.
different lip color or add just a little glitter on the eye, something simple. You don't want to not be yourself.
Not be recognizable in
Right.
terms of the makeup
Exactly.
issue.
Right.
In
Okay.
terms of makeup. So you don't want to, if you're not comfortable doing a smoky eye and it's extremely smoky, I wouldn't recommend going all out. I would do a soft smoky eye. There's steps and there's levels clothes and doing makeup. As with your clothing and your hairstyle.
But see,
just
I think
don't
the
go
difference with the
outside.
clothes a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Talk about.
No, only because I feel like step out your norm. You're going to an event, you're going to this wedding, and I'm gonna tell you something. You know how many girls I get coming in and say, I'm going to my girlfriend wedding, but I can't look better than her. I'm going to my friend party, but I can't
Really?
look better
I
than
get that.
I be
Really?
like, but that's her fault.
Right.
I always say that.
I
Like,
heard
you better
no,
step it
Glam
up.
Diva and her ratchet mama, but I love her. Not ratchet in that way. Fun
Ma?
ratchet.
And she's
We had a talk about that. I said, Jill Lowe, you ratchet. You don't care if you look better than the person. She said, that's your fault. We had a big discussion.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying it jokingly. But I never heard anybody say that. But
I don't care.
But y'all broke it down to me. And I
It's
said,
not my fault.
It
It's
makes
not
sense.
out and
It's
you
not
didn't
your
fix
fault
yourself.
She's
up.
right.
The bride didn't bring it.
Yeah.
Right?
And I was cracking up and said, y'all are ratchet. You're going to go looking better than the bride. They said, that's your fault.
As long as
So-
I'm walking in with white, she shouldn't be mad.
Yes, you did say that, and you made a good point.
Right.
You
And
both-
I really say, and I will tell anybody,
Yeah, you made a
if
good
you
point.
don't normally get dressed, go all out. If you're going to this reunion after 20 years, go all out.
I'm not saying
be
go-
fake,
Right.
but just
Right.
step it
Yeah,
up a
step
little
out.
bit.
But that's
I'm
true.
saying step
There's
it
something
up, but
different.
I'm saying don't step out where it's uncomfortable for you.
Right.
Exactly.
All
No,
night
I agree
you
with
tuck
that.
in or-
Exactly.
I'm saying at that
Pulling
level.
stuff
Yeah,
or
yeah. So
right.
Do it modestly.
if you
Right.
can't
Yeah.
pull off a smoky eye and it's really smoky and you got
Because you be
got your
walking in,
light-
walking like this.
Right.
Go ahead.
Trying to see if somebody can catch your eye.
And if you're going there and you're single doing that, you're not going to be the man that night.
So my point
But
is
no,
to
I know what you're
always
saying.
make sure you feel
Right.
comfortable in
Right.
whatever you're doing.
That makes
for
sense.
And
your
baby in them
outfit,
shoes,
your
too.
makeup,
Yeah.
your hair, whatever.
No, because I mean, I learned a lot from Glam Diva and her mother about style. Because her mother works in the salon with her, and some that was like a rule. Do not go looking better than the bride. And they told me you, as Tamar Braxton says, lies. And they were like, nope. So I do get that, because
Yeah.
you want to look good there, and people go
Yes.
to weddings and these holiday parties to find a man a lot of times if they're single, because it's a party
Right.
See, I grew up in
environment.
fashion, so my mother
True.
always.
And your mother was a model.
We would
Yeah.
go to if we had ruffles on our dress, she would go to the fabric store and
And
find
add
the
more
ruffles.
ruffles.
And no, she would add the ruffles to my socks because them ruffles from whatever store wasn't the same ruffles as my dress.
Right.
So my mother would actually do stuff like that. We used to go to her fashion show, so we would be in leather skirts and little sweaters in third grade. So I just grew up with your appearance mean a lot. Not the fact, because I know you catch me on days when I'm not dressed. Like today,
No,
I
but
was
Glam Diva, please.
I was unrecognizable today.
No, Glam
Before
Diva's
I came
ugly.
here. I don't.
Glam Diva's
I don't,
ugly is
I don't
gorgeous.
get dressed up every day, but when I do, it makes me feel like. And I think that's what people don't realize. If you do it all the time, how do you feel about yourself?
Lies.
You can do it all. I think you can do it all the
I'm
time.
not doing it all the time.
No,
You can
Glam
do it all the
Divas-
time, makeup.
No,
I can't
Glam
do that every
Divas.
day.
Glam
I can't
Diva's
do that
ugly.
every
You can
day.
tell she's a stylist because Glam Diva's ugly. I've seen her once or twice, like broke down,
Right.
but not broke down the way I look.
Broke down on the different
Broke
level.
down, right? I'm broke down on steroids. Okay, I saw her broke down twice, or what she would call broke down when your mother did the party, your mother's party.
Yeah.
Child, she still had the little funky sneakers on. It was always something you knew, fashion.
Right.
It was something.
But it wasn't all
That
makeup
time I was,
all
the
up.
last time I was in the salon and I got my outfit in your boutique, broke down, but I'm like, oh, but that top was a little interesting. So you could still tell that she thought about what she was going to put on, even though it
Right.
was not dressed up.
Right.
Now the hair.
Yes.
The last 2 years I did this show, I didn't bring on anybody with natural hair because I know I'm a man.
No, I'm not.
Bad
am I-
host.
wait,
Bad
am I the
bad
first?
host. Yes.
I'm so honored. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much.
Because again, I am guilty of the whole BS in Hollywood that I'm used to. Even though I have natural hair,
Yes, you
I'm used to
do.
seeing the straight looks, and I'm thinking bring on. I didn't think about natural. I just thought about bringing on a stylist.
Right.
But I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So for natural hair girls, the pressure to wear the hair straight for these holiday looks is huge. But I saw
sure.
we didn't get to show the clip, but I saw one of your training
the how-to videos with the
where she did
Au
the pompadour.
Naturale.
Talk about how you can
pompadour.
fancy up your natural
Red
look for the
carpet.
holidays, because some girls who do natural, they still throw wigs on and stuff like that.
Right, and
so
that's
tell them how to take that wig off and pump it up for the holidays.
That's what we have to do. Okay, so if you take care of your, and this is what I want people to know, if you take care of your hair, maintenance, once a month, get your trims at least 2.5 months to 3 months, a season, a quarter of an inch, if you go to the right person, me. I won't take off more than necessary. But as far as
Nedjetti Harvey!
Yes, Google.
I know your name down, don't I?
So with the holiday hair, if you use an attachment, water's our best friend.
Okay.
If I can give some tips, before you even take out like a braid, spritz the hair with water.
Okay.
Or even take something like a product with some a slip,
Okay.
and put it on the ends of the hair. It will reduce breakage.
Okay.
It's very important. So anyway, use attachment comb to the blow dryer.
Okay.
And put a heat protectant on it. And actually, Soft Sheen Carson has like this HydroSteam system out. It's called HydroSteam moisturizing system. It's specifically, when you get your hair steamed, it adds moisture to the hair, alleviates breakage. So after you do that and you blow out the hair, then you take the hair and you just put the product like the Curl Defining Cream Glaze, which I love. I use it on my hair. And
it looks very good.
You like
It
it?
does.
Yeah, it does look very good.
If you touch it, it's
yeah,
so
it looks very good.
soft.
It
So
looks soft. Yeah.
No,
it's
it looks good.
oh my God, it's my favorite. And so you blow it out, you put the product on, like the Curl Moisturizer Souffle.
And if you want to check her, what do you call it?
Social media?
Not educational video.
Oh, the Soft Sheen Carson, go to YouTube.
Yeah, and check it out because you'll see how she made the pompadour.
The pompadour.
And it's very easy to
It's
make.
so
The how-to video is
The
really
how-to.
good. But I want to talk about
DIY,
Steve.
yes.
She don't know that I know. Jersey is Bama. Because nobody, I'm just being real. I can talk about Jersey because I'm from Jersey. So you New York folks, fall back. Because if you talk about Jersey, I'm going to snap on you. But I'm from Jersey. I knew you couldn't be from Jersey when
Why
you
did
said steamer. Nobody steams here in Jersey.
Are you serious?
Only
I am a New
New
Yorker.
York.
I didn't know what you were talking
That's
about.
I'm from
I
Queens.
saved it for the show.
Oh, you sure did?
Yes, honey. No,
I did
because
tell you that over the phone when we
right,
spoke.
right. When I first got my locks, you steam it. When I first I got my locks done at a place in Harlem,
Right.
called I forgot the name. I'm getting old, but they would steam my hair, and so then when I couldn't afford to go,
Right.
I tried to go to a couple places over here in my early locked years, and I'm like, where's your steamer?
Where's your
And
steamer?
ain't no steamer?
Gotta come to
No.
Nedjetti.
So Nedjetti
Yes.
is giving you something that nobody in Jersey
have to take
who
it.
does
It's
natural
like a
hair.
dryer?
No,
No,
well,
it's a steamer.
It's a steamer.
It steams your
So,
freaking hair.
Yeah, it opens up.
Talk
your
about that
cuticles.
steamer, girl.
That
It's
steamer
gorgeous.
is amazing. It's almost, and it's great for facial, for the skin.
Okay,
You almost get
okay.
a 2-in-1.
So how do you
So
use
the
the
steamer,
steamer?
after you shampoo, with the sulfate-free shampoo, of course, the Au Naturale has that. And you put the conditioner on the hair, and then you put a cap on the hair, and you sit under the steamer. And what the steam does, it sends out these vapors that actually opens up the cuticle to allow the product to penetrate. So it softens the hair.
It's great.
Moisturizes the hair, and it
I
keeps
need
it
one of them
supple.
treatments.
Oh, you have
I haven't had my hair.
You're gonna come to me.
Even if you don't
And it's amazing.
natural hair, it works because the place I got my locks done,
Yes.
they didn't only do natural hair, and they
Right.
steamed relaxed hair as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then when you come out, it's like silky. Then if you blow it,
It's amazing.
beautiful. Now,
Yes.
let's talk about holiday looks and beyond.
Okay.
Okay. So we know that people typically, if they're working, they may have a holiday party after work, and they can't go home and change and all that kind of stuff. So talk about taking the holiday look from the office to the actual holiday party, or the Thanksgiving dinner, or the New Year's Eve party. How can you take the clothes or the makeup or the hair and like pump it up or turn it up for the evening if you can't go home and rejudge?
Well, in the makeup industry, there are lots of refreshers, spritz, where it's just moisturizing your face. So you want to first just spritz because you don't want to start from scratch.
From go.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you just want to go into the eye area and just kind of darken the eye just a little, touch up the brow, maybe pop some lashes on, and spruce up your lip color and add a little highlight, and there you have
And
it.
you're good.
And you're
Go in the
good.
bathroom after work.
Yeah. It takes literally 5 minutes.
Perfect. We got that.
5 minutes.
So hair, how do you?
With hair, like for instance with you, I didn't know what Lisa was going to wear. So I decided let me just throw a few accessories in the bag. I'm like, we're going to find something. And so I'm going through, and once I realized I saw this wonderful, beautiful print, I was like, okay, let me see. And so I put just one beret, but it has like that multi-look to it.
Yes.
And it really
Colorful.
blended, with my Tamika's outfit and accessories. We had to come together. And it was it's subtle, it's not
A
too
quick,
much.
easy change. You
And
don't
Okay.
want
and
where you have
it
to
make
do
you
too
feel so
much.
good, right? It really does. So
Now, Glam Diva, people make big mistakes thinking that they can wear this nasty dress to work and the same nasty dress to the party. Is just
Well, the
stank.
nasty dress shouldn't even go to the party, let alone the work. Let's be real. I mean, we're going to a holiday party for work. We're not going to the club.
Okay.
But I mean, you get off of work at 5 o'clock. Holiday parties usually start at 6 o'clock. To be honest with you, they give you literally an hour commute time. So I would just say, bring an extra pair of shoes, bring some accessories. If you feel like you're wearing a black skirt, put on a regular sweater and just change the top. Or just if you have a dress on, throw a jacket on top or a nice sequins blazer. Just kind of it's just the accessories thing.
So let's say, for example, this red dress. So if the person really wanted a dress sort of like this for the holiday party, but she couldn't go home or doesn't want to crumple it up.
I would wear this to work.
I was going to say,
but
how would you put it for the work look? And then,
well, I wouldn't have had these on at work.
Okay.
Basically, what I would do is I would actually wear the dress.
Okay.
Now, this booty, I would probably just have my work bag, this little bag, leave it in my truck, and I would take the booty with me. But I would probably just have on the stockings that I want or an old peg at work and just a flat. And I would probably put a blazer on, so it just looked like a red skirt and a blazer.
Right.
And then when I left work, I would just put on the pantyhose I wanted, and I would change the shoe, and then I would just add the accessories. It's not too much to do.
Nice.
Well, let me jump in.
Go ahead.
She actually dressed me for the show. So I had a meeting.
We had a meeting in the parking lot. It's a trunk.
I had a meeting, so I actually had on this skirt.
Okay.
I had on a different top.
Oh, okay.
And a cardigan. And I actually had on boots. And all I did was change into this cute red top.
It's very cute.
Yeah, she brought me out to she said, come to the car with me. Let me see what should I wear. She had a few pieces with her.
And don't try to invoice her, Glam Diva, because Glam Diva will invoice you in a minute, honey.
Terrible.
She will invoice you in a minute. Just letting you know. Lose my number.
But it really worked because she had this on, and it did look like she was, she had the jacket, the shirt on. And I was like, why would you change the skirt? Just keep the skirt on and the stockings, put the booties on. And I asked her, was her stockings reinforced? She said, no. I said, just pull the reinforced toe underneath the foot.
So that it's sheer
it's sheer for the toe, because it's not a sheer to the toe.
I see. Oh, nice.
So we pulled it under so the toe didn't look reinforced.
Okay.
And she had the shirt she was going to wear. I just said, color block it. Put the red shirt on.
Okay, nice. See,
and it just worked.
See, the Glam
and then
Squad.
she had the necklace on. She had the necklace on down to here. We double wrapped it.
Let me tell you something about Lisa Durden.
That's what I'm saying.
My Glam Squad gotta be glamorous, because if you ugly, you can't work for me. If you my doctor, I'm sorry. If you my doctor, you can't be fat. Because you told me I can't be fat.
You're right.
You right.
If you do hair, your hair should be banging. If you do a face, your face should be snatched.
Exactly.
If you do clothes, you gotta be the bomb. I'm just saying. So y'all all look like y'all belong here. Clap for that. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying, ladies? And that's just me. I know that I'm being extreme, but that's just who I am.
No, it makes sense.
Right?
It makes sense.
That's just who I am.
You're deserving of that.
Yes.
And each woman should feel that.
Right. But I'm saying you should be your own billboard. Right. You should be your own brand.
Yes.
So if you want me to believe that you do this thing that you say you do, I need to see it. Especially in a looks industry called
with
looks.
visuals.
Right. Yeah. And you are your brand. It's
true.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And I mean, you and I met at a fashion event.
We did.
So it was just like, and she happened to be sitting next to me.
I was.
And I had about 15 looks in the fashion show. And then I came out with one of the tallest models in the outfit. And I walked down the runway and I walked back. And when I went to go give my mother something to hold for me, we met. And we just went from that day.
So what she doesn't know is
what?
I was checking the outfit she had on.
Yeah.
What was on the runway was cute. I'm like, I want to know where you got those pants from, those riding pants. With some riding pants like the horse.
They was like a crop pant from BCBG with a big puff sleeve sweater.
Yes. I was
that
like,
sounds lovely.
You know.
Yeah.
Don't. Who knows $1 Million Man? If you're over 40, you know $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
I was like, boop, 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 boop. So yeah. So you have to look good if you want me to believe you can make me look good, right?
Right.
So, wait. Oh, I know where I was going. What are some of the trends that are happening for the holidays this year? You know, every year you have like a spring fashion show and a summer fashion show. So give me some of the trends in clothes, hair, and makeup for the holidays and beyond.
For the holidays, for makeup, it's a lot of glitter.
Oh,
Glitter. So it's glitter for the nails as well, because
which I see you have.
Yes.
I was looking at them too.
I was noticing it. Yeah.
Yes. And oftentimes that's one of the things that is not incorporated into the outfit, into the look, should I say?
Which I never do. She kills me with it. She's like, do your nails.
Yeah,
which,
because that's all a part of your look. So it's the makeup, it's the hair, it's the wardrobe, it's the nails. So just glitter, just
some glitter
up.
But it's like I feel like the nail polish makes the cocktail rings and stuff pop out properly. Yeah. So that's why I say do your nails, because that's the one thing. A lot of the times, if you just go plain nails all the time, it's just like you can miss something. If you have a bracelet on, you just kind of want to accessorize the hand a little bit. So
and it's not like I have glitter, but I wear glitter all year around. But it's just minimum. I have to fingers that I keep glittered up.
Right, nice. All the single ladies.
But you already know with fashion. Where's sequins
What's the
going?
trends?
Where's sequins going? Sequins
Okay.
ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Only thing I will say
Sequins
is
and
they are really starting to make sequins more friendly because usually sequins don't give.
It's not forgiving. Right?
Yeah.
No stretchy.
So now sequins is starting to give a little. I was looking at for a trendy person. I was looking at the actual thigh highs that you could wear with a nice skirt, and it doesn't look trashy. They actually sequence, and you can wear them with booties. And when I tell you they were,
I need a
really
disclaimer.
oh my God, I'll show you later because you always want to debate. Not today, but as you see, you're wearing a woman's tuxedo.
Correct.
And one thing about women,
But I'm a
we
grown-ass
do
woman.
wear- but we want.
I don't want to see nobody 45 and 55 and 65 wearing no thigh highs. I'm
not talking about- no.
But I've seen that. I saw somebody on a talk show the other night on one of the nighttime talk shows. Her face, she's on
Well, you can tell
it was a
age of a
sitcom
woman
on
by her neck.
she's on a show called Mother or whatever. Her face was wrinkled and cracked up and shit on thigh highs. Your face don't match your thigh highs. Run. And you got on thigh highs. Your face is too wrinkled for the thigh highs. It's a disconnect.
Right, you're right.
That's all. Stop.
No, but I'm just saying, going back.
Under
Going back to-
35.
I can't
Okay.
take you.
But
I'm just saying, women wear suits. We've been
Okay.
wearing suits for decades,
Right, that's-
forever. But the
I like
men's-
your suit, by the way,
thank you.
too.
The men's wear now that just transitions to the men's wear. Big bold jewelry. Everybody don't like bold jewelry,
Statement
but
pieces,
you know,
statement pieces.
statement jewelry will
Statement
work.
pieces.
And I will say, just the bag. Do not go into your into events with huge pocketbooks. Do not.
We already had that.
If it go wider than your hip and you just don't.
If you ain't got the money, girl, just wear it. If you ain't got the money, girl, just wear that pocketbook.
Don't
'cause
listen
I ain't
to
got the money for no
her.
extra pocketbooks.
Yes, you do. Just get a
Damn
bag.
right.
I don't care if you walk in with a black bag and all silver on, or with a black bag and all
The
gold
big
on.
one,
Just
too.
do not walk in there with your famous Louis Vuitton duffel bag. Just don't. It's terrible. Just keep it
Overpowering.
intimate. Like
I don't have to agree with everything, but y'all go ahead and listen. Go ahead, Glenn Beef.
Well, my clients, I don't like the trend. I just like my clients.
I
When they
understand what
come
you're
to me,
saying.
I say clients, they don't come with I want to look like this person because I'm all about looking like you. Let's work with because I want a
Right.
person to have their own self-esteem.
Okay.
Because
Especially
if you
with
get
natural hair.
well, that's even if I was in a relaxed hair, I would be that person.
Okay.
It's just who I am. Because when you build that self-esteem in that individual and say, no, we're going to work with what you have because you don't want to give them false hope, especially if their texture's not the same or they don't have the same density, their hair could be
Exactly.
fine. So I'm like, no, let's do what you about, embrace that and celebrate, and my clients walk out.
Cut that
Because let me
dead
tell
hair,
you,
right?
I'm gonna tell you
But
something.
wait.
Cut that
Honey,
dead
let me
hair,
tell you
just
something.
laying there.
Oh.
They be like,
Oh.
okay, don't care, but that hair
Well, you have to do that.
Let me tell you
trend.
something.
You have to get that trend. Yes.
There is
That's what I
I'm on
promote.
Facebook all the time. There's some kind of Facebook, I don't know, something where they show natural hair all the time.
Oh, you mean hashtags like natural hair?
No, it's something.
Facebook.
Oh, you're
a
talking about
thing-
Facebook pages.
No,
Facebook.
where it says hair, it shows natural hair all the time. Somebody's page. And it's always
Yeah,
showing,
yeah, like
what's the
Kinky
name of it
Girls
called?
and stuff like
Kinky
that.
Girl. One of them. Kinky
Oh,
Girls.
one of those.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I see what
saw
you mean.
one of
Natural-
the I saw one of the hairstyles, and I usually love them all.
Right.
One time I didn't, and I will speak on it. I'm like, I wrote, the hairstyle is very nice, but her edges are gone.
Oh, she lost her edges.
So she should not be pulling her hair back. She looks like a bald frog.
That's what I
And
want
I
to
didn't know that the girl was a real
Right.
person, child. She kicked my butt.
She
She called me a
told
bee.
you.
You need to get your life.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm sorry, but you put your picture in the
Put you out
public,
there.
and I'm
She was
scrutinizing.
offended.
Your hair is unhealthy, and you can't get your ball back. It's all the edges were going. She's
you
pulling
always
back.
controversial.
You're saying it, Lisa. But
I'm
that's
just
why I like to
saying.
add extensions to my clients' hair. That's exactly why I like to
Talk
promote
about that,
protective
please.
hair. Oh my gosh, protective hairstyling
Yes.
without adding extensions
Okay.
because that's you're gonna get traction alopecia. Your hair's not gonna grow back if your papilla is destroyed. The product is gonna help it grow back. Don't believe that.
That's all I'm trying to say.
To avoid that, this
Thank
is why I want
you.
to get to my little girls. I want to do so many things and like go to the community and show our people, our little girls, how to do hair. Like call me people. Like I'm really into that. No, I'm serious.
No, so that's important.
It's my passion. I don't want to cry because I've been doing hair for 40 years. I'm 47. Like since growing up, it's on both sides of my
since a
family.
child.
It's my DNA. So our people have to understand. don't do things to harm your hair.
Yes.
If you go into, now don't get me wrong, it sounds like I'm against extensions and so forth. No, but do
Oh, wait.
I'm not against it. I used
No,
to have it.
my natural hair long. I just don't like it.
That hair is cute. Look,
thank
I do
you.
everything in the straight, you know, when I work in film and everything.
No, but once
my
again-
point
but once
is,
again, even
learn
locks.
to work with your own hair
But
without
once
causing
again,
stress
once
to
again,
it.
you have to let go of stuff.
And
You know what it is? I learned
I've-
some people don't know
Right.
what to do
Correct.
Right.
or how to
That's
do.
why I want to help
Correct.
and show
That's what
people
it is.
and work on my TV
Because
show.
there's so much
You know,
out there.
get a show on that.
TV,
Correct.
The internet,
That's
the
right.
internet, and the magazine,
We go with easy so
and
much.
they want to do
Correct.
what they see, and it's
But a
just
lot
not
of the times,
possible.
I'm working on a project. That's
people,
right.
People will go with easy because easy
Right.
works. Like
Right.
I know how to do my own hair, wash it, straighten it out, as you've seen.
Right.
But for me, it's just like when I just don't want to be bothered with it, give me some braid.
But that is okay.
Okay,
You know, once in a while. But when they do, you know, and there's also a valid point is when you have little girls don't feel beautiful without adding some other hair in their
Sure.
head.
There's a
Like,
lot of
that's
that.
a
Sure.
psychological
That
problem.
is.
So that's why it's
And I had a
imperative.
problem when I used to model
That's
back
when
on the
it's
chitlin
imperative.
circuit.
I don't want that.
Bam.
Yes.
That
That's
what's this?
that I wore makeup so much that I didn't like myself without makeup.
Right.
So I would never leave
Exactly.
the house. I slept in my makeup. I would leave the house with makeup. So that can happen too. So don't be
Right.
extreme.
Right.
It's your cushion.
Yeah,
It's your
it's
cushion.
absolutely. It's
your
my
cushion.
you know, security blanket. Well, this is the end of the show, ladies.
Is
An
it
hour
already?
is nothing because we're having a gap fest.
Oh.
So thank you for watching. This show was called Hot Looks for the Holiday Season and Beyond. So we gave you some tips on how to look good now and going into the spring and summer. And we'll come back again, of course.
We will.
Thank you for watching. Thanks all of my guests, Tamika Glam Diva Low, Kaz Fleming, and Nedjetti Harvey. I sound like a Disney Steve Harvey. Goodbye.
It's so funny.
Thank you.